Hi, Dr. Abhishek Das. Thanks for joining in. Hi, Tamanna. Thank you for joining in. I'll start soon. 2 minutes are left, and I will soon start with the tutorial. I will try to go slow, and I have got only 1 hour today. If in case I'm not able to complete the entire coaster in 1 hour, I'll continue this tomorrow. Okay? Since this is going to be a live video, and after that it is going to remain as a recorded one, so don't worry, you can always access this video for lifetime. Okay, so people are joining in. Hi, I'm Shobari or Dr. Shobari, and I just love crochet. So I will be teaching you how to make this very easy and beginner friendly crochet mandala suitable for practice for all the beginners, right? So if you are a beginner, then do practice this along with me today, or follow the recorded video and practice it, right? So I just love to arrange for free workshops so that you guys can practice this by watching the video and gain interest in this lovely craft. So 1 minute is left, then I'll immediately start with the materials what I'm using, and then I'll start with the craft, right? So 1 more minute left. I think people will join. 4 people have joined. Hi Akshatha, thank you so much for joining. So it's already time. So guys, I'm perfect. I have resumed after many days. Thank you, Ramisa. How are you? Arthi, thank you. Arthi's Craft Space. So, hi, Anujas Jansi. It's awesome to see you guys joining and commenting. So, there is one good news about me. I was busy with my PhD thesis submission. Finally, you can call me Dr. Shobari Dato. So now I have been awarded the degree, and finally, after completing all my work, I have resumed with my passion, that is crochet. So let's begin. Hi, how are you? So let's begin. It's already 8 p.m. We will be doing a very easy craft, and this is a mandala. Hi Tamanna, hi Nipa. Thanks for joining and stay in the live, right? So we are going to make this awesome, cute, beginner friendly mandala using crochet. And if you make this with cotton yarn, guys, you can sell this. Make a set of 5 such coasters, sell these for 500 rupees, and you can gain a lot of profit. Make these coasters, gift these to your dear ones, and this will be the best gift they will ever get, right? So let's start, guys. So about the materials, so what am I using? If you are going to make this mandala, in order to use this as a coaster or a hot pot or any dining table top, so just remember, use cotton yarn, right? But I am using a very cheap yarn. This is not cotton, this is a synthetic one, the one that is available in the local market, right? But if you are going to sell this material as a coaster, make this with a cotton yarn. That will be slightly pricey, but it is worth it, right? Make 5 such coasters, sell it for 500 rupees, and you will be in profit. So guys, I am using a 4-ply acrylic yarn. If you want to make a coaster, use a 4-ply cotton yarn. Make sure that you are using a hook that has got similar size. Look for this portion. The portion of this size should be similar to your yarn, right? So for this yarn, I will suggest you to use any hook size starting from 2.5 millimeter to 3.5 millimeter. If you want, you can write these values down. Don't use a 4 millimeter hook, then the stitches will be loose and it will not look that good. So for 4-ply yarn, right? Use a crochet hook of size 2.5 to 3.5. I prefer a 3 millimeter hook, right? So for any doubt, do let me know in the comment section. Join my WhatsApp group. I post the updates of my free as well as paid classes in the group. The link is provided in the description box of this live. Okay, so now we will begin with the pattern. Now those who were in my group, in my WhatsApp group, I have already shared you the pattern. I will be sharing that in my YouTube community page also. So what I'm just taking out the written pattern. So I have the written pattern. Many of you have already have the access. If you want the written pattern, just join my WhatsApp group, DM me, I'll send you the written pattern. This is completely free. So we will do everything just blindly following whatever is written here, right? So the first point is, so in this pattern I have already said you various things like abbreviations, etc. SC, single crochet. I'll be teaching everything. Material that I have used, 4-ply acrylic yarn. I have used acrylic yarn, but if you are making a coaster, use a cotton yarn of similar size. I have used 3 millimeter crochet hook. You can use any crochet hook of size 2.5 to 3.5 based on your choice and availability. A needle, which is not required today at all, and stitch marker, that is also not required now, but these are the common things that we generally use. Let's start with the pattern. This is a very easy pattern. So guys, what is the first thing that we will be doing? We will take our yarn and make a magic circle, right? So let's start with the pattern immediately. I will not repeat the thing much. Hi Arthi, how are you? So I'll start with the purple colored yarn. So what we will do in the beginning, we will be doing a magic circle. If you guys already know, then follow me. If you guys don't know how to do a magic circle, observe first today. After the live ends, follow the recorded video and do along with the video. I learned crochet following YouTube tutorials, and that was it. You will require only 2 days to learn the beginner stitches, and then you are good to go. Give yourself only 2 days to learn the beginner stitches. So we are going to do a magic circle. So these are the 2 fingers. Place it like this, index and middle finger, right? Place your yarn on top of both the fingers. Hold the end of the yarn with your thumb. Wrap the yarn around the 2 fingers forming an X, right? And turn and hold the other end of the yarn with your ring finger and thumb. So we are about to learn how to do a magic ring. I will not repeat the stitches. It will remain recorded after the live. So follow the recorded version, but as a beginner, observe carefully. At first, practice holding the yarn in this way for 2 minutes till you are comfortable. Take your crochet hook, point it downwards. So this is the crochet hook. Hook portion should be pointed downwards, right? Place it below the first loop and on top of the second, right? So that this yarn is easily pulled by the hook below the first loop. Got it? Twist. So that after twisting we get a loop, right? Now place the hook below the longer end of the yarn and pull it through the loop. So this is how we do a magic circle. The basic thing, most important thing is to learn how to do a magic circle. Then you are good to go. You will be able to make, if you know a magic circle, you can make a toy like this. This toy is made up of easiest of the stitches. Magic circle, single crochet, slip stitches. The easiest thing that you need to know. So practice your magic circle. Why is this known as a magic circle, guys? Because After opening, taking out the hook, if we pull the shorter end and larger end of the yarn apart, it will open up. That is why we call it a magic circle. Let's repeat it for only once and then I'll start with the pattern. So 2 fingers, place the yarn on top of both the fingers, hold it with your thumb, wrap the yarn forming an X, guys, and turn and hold the larger end of the yarn with your ring finger. Your first work is to practice holding the yarn. Be comfortable with your yarn, fingers and hook. It will take 1 day, guys. Give yourself 1 day. If you seriously want to learn crochet, give yourself only 1 day for being comfortable and 1 day for learning the basics. That's it. At first you will find pain. Your hand will ache because you will be putting too much pressure. Don't put too much pressure, but give yourself only 2 days. Seriously, right? Place the hook pointing downwards and below the first loop and on top of the second loop, so that you can have a grip over the second loop. You pull the second loop with your hook. Don't put too much pressure in your hand, just pull it. After pulling it, just twist your hook so that you can form a loop, right? Place this hook below this particular larger end of the yarn. Simply place the hook below the yarn. Turn your hook sidewise so that you can have a grip over the yarn and pull it through the loop. And your magic circle, and your after pulling it, your magic circle is done. So this is how we do magic circles, guys. Now let's proceed with the round 1. So we will be working in this circle in the round 1. So let's see what's written here. This one. My god. Excuse me, sorry guys. Just 1 minute, I'll open up the pattern. It's in my website actually. Just give me 1 second. This is the pattern. Okay, so guys, we already have done the magic circle. The first step is done. Let's see what's written here. Do a CH2 means chain. CH means chain. Okay, do a chain 2, but don't consider this as a stitch. I'll explain you everything. Then do 12 double crochet. DC means double crochet. Stitches, STS means stitches in the magic circle. Slip stitch, SL means slip stitch in the first double crochet of this round. Chain 1, cut the yarn. I have written everything. The short form is written completely here in the abbreviation. So whenever you will face problems, simply read the abbreviation. If you want the written pattern link, message me or comment after the live ends, right? So let's see. We will begin with a chain 2. Do a chain 2. Let's keep the pattern nearby. So guys, let's do a chain first. Since many of you are complete beginners and you don't know how to do a chain, at first let me teach you how to hold your yarn and hook. You will be holding your hook with your right hand. If you are a lefty, hold it with the left hand. But I am not sure about holding with the lefties because I have always hold my hook with the right hand, right? This is the yarn. Wrap it around your index finger. Just see what I'm doing and secure the yarn with your little finger and ring finger. This is the easiest way. Practice this. Give yourself 1 day to be comfortable with your hook and yarn. And hold your magic circle with your middle finger and thumb tightly. So this is how we are going to hold our hook and yarn. Practice this, guys. If today is the first day, practice, be comfortable with your hook and yarn. This is the first step to learn it. So what I am doing, wrap the yarn around my index finger and secure it with my little finger and ring finger. I have to hold your work or magic circle with your thumb and middle finger in this way. So practice it, guys. So now we are going to learn how to do a chain 2. So guys, you can see that your hook contains one loop, right? Yarn over, that means you will place the yarn on top of your hook like this. So you have done a yarn over. Turn your hook sidewise and pull the yarn slowly through the loop. And this is how you do your chains. This is the chain 1 that you have done. Hi Anujansi, how are you? Let's do another chain because we have to do chain 2. Okay guys, it might be confusing for complete beginners, but trust me, follow this blindly and then you will understand this. Chain 1 done. Let's do a chain 2. Again yarn over, or simply place the hook below the yarn. Whatever is comfortable for you. We call this yarn over because yarn is on top of the hook. Turn sidewise so that when pulling the hook, you will have a grip over the yarn. Pull the yarn through the loop like this. So we have done 2 chains, right? If you are a beginner, practice every step till you ace it. Be slow. So I have done a chain 2. But guys, in the pattern, it is written that don't consider this to be any stitch. Why have I written that? Because guys, this is going to be a round of double crochets. Double crochet stitches are slightly longer. To reach to that height, I have used a chain 2 stitches. By doing chain 2, I have reached a considerable height above the magic ring, right? So we will simply do the chains to reach to a height and forget that we have done this. Okay, so now in the magic ring, what we will do after the chain 2? Do 12 double crochet stitches in the magic circle. We will be doing a total 12 double crochet stitches. So how to do double crochets? You have a loop in the hook already. Yarn over, right? Insert your hook in the magic ring. Place the yarn on top of the hook like this. Turn, pull the yarn outside the magic ring. It will be confusing for beginners. Just practice and don't lose hope. Yarn over. Hi Bindu, how are you? Pull the yarn. So now guys, after pulling the yarn, we had 3 loops in the hook, right? 1, 2 and 3. Yarn over and pull it through the first 2 loops. Now we have got 2 loops. Yarn over and pull it through the next 2 loops. So this is how we do a double crochet. So I will be teaching you how to do double crochets over and over again because the entire craft is made up of double crochets except the last round, which also contains single crochet, right? So this is a completely for beginners stitches. Very easy craft. So we have already done 1 double crochet. Let's do the second one. Yarn over. Insert your hook in the magic ring and pull the yarn outside the ring. You have got 3 loops. Yarn over. Pull it through the first 2 loops and then through the last 2 loops. 2 double crochets done. This was the first one. This is the second one. So today the class will take place only till 9 p.m. After that guys, I'll end the live. If still it is incomplete, I'll continue this tomorrow at 8 p.m. right? It will remain as a recorded video, so don't worry. But I cannot complete it. I cannot extend beyond 9 p.m. because I'll be busy at that time. So guys, let's slowly do a double crochet now. So what we will do, yarn over the hook. Place it. Don't put too much pressure on your hand. Simply insert the hook in the magic ring and place the yarn on top of the hook. Turn sidewise and have a grip over the yarn and pull it outside. So what we did a yarn over and inserted the hook in the magic ring and pull the yarn outside the magic ring. That was the thing that we did. Now we have got 3 loops. Yarn over and pull it through the first 2 loops. Again yarn over and pull it through the last 2 loops. So this is how we do a double crochet stitch. Just practice it as a beginner, right? So 1, 2 and 3. We will have 9 more such double crochets. So I'll just increase the speed little bit. Then I'll again do it slowly. So this is the 4th one. This is the 5th one. If you guys are beginners but know these beginner stitches like double crochets, etc., this is a very good practice project for you guys. You need to practice your craft, right, to be perfect. Simply practice these easy crafts, and of course these are so pretty. If you play with different colors, you can sell these. Make 5 such coasters and sell it. You will be in profit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll slow down, don't worry. 7. Let's do the 8th one slowly. So I am just holding the yarn as I have taught you. Wrap it around your index finger, hold it with your little and ring finger, and hold your work, the magic circle portion, with thumb and middle finger. Yarn over, insert your hook in the magic ring and pull the yarn outside. Yarn over and pull it through the first 2 loops. Yarn over and pull it through the last 2 loops. Again yarn over, insert your hook in the magic ring and pull the yarn outside the magic ring. Yarn over and pull it through the first 2 loops and through the second 2 loops. If as a beginner you are facing problem in doing yarn over and everything, don't worry. Simply wrap the yarn on top of the hook and then pull it, right? So we are doing a double crochet, so yarn over and then insert the hook in the magic ring and pull the yarn outside the magic ring. So our main thing that we have to do is use the hook in doing yarn overs and inserting, pulling. That's the only thing that we need to do. Practice that only. Yarn over, pull it through the first 2 loops, again yarn over and pull it through the last 2 loops. So this is how we do double crochets. So I've just lost the count. Let me see how many double crochets have I done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more remaining, right? So yarn over, insert your hook in the magic ring and pull the yarn outside. Yarn over and pull it through the first 2 loops and yarn over and pull it through the last 2 loops. 11. Yarn over, insert your hook in the magic ring and pull the yarn outside. Yarn over and pull it through the first 2 loops. Yarn over and pull it through the last 2 loops. So this is a very pretty thing to practice and very interesting also. So we have done total 12 double crochets in the magic ring, right? So what we will do, this is a very big hole. We need to close it. So guys, we will pull the tail or shorter end of the magic ring that we have and pull it, and the circle has been closed, right? So practice these things. If you're comfortable with the first round, practice it first, right? So again insert your hook in the loop and hold the yarn as I have taught you. Now just simply, we don't have a magic circle anymore, hold your work with the middle finger and thumb, right? So we have completed total 12 double crochets. So after that, what we will do, everything is written in the pattern. If you don't have the pattern, just check the description box of this live, you will get the pattern there, or message me in my WhatsApp. The group link is also there. Join the group and I'll just send you the link there. So what is there? Slip stitch. SL means slip. Slip stitch in the first DC stitch of the round. So these were so let's do it. So we will be slip stitch in the first double crochet stitch. So remember guys, before starting the round, I had started with a chain 2. This is the chain 2 that I have done, and after that I did a double crochet. So this is the first double crochet stitch. We will ignore the chain 2 as I have already mentioned earlier, and we will insert, we have got a loop in our hook already. So this is the loop, right? In this condition we will insert our hook on top of the first double crochet stitch. So this was a chain 2 and this is the first double crochet. Insert your hook in the first double crochet stitch from top, right? Pull the yarn outside that stitch, right? You have got two loops, first loop and second loop, right? Pull the hook so that you have a grip over the first loop and pull the first loop through the second loop. And this is how we do a slip stitch. We did a slip stitch to complete this circle, the first round, right? So after the slip stitch, what is written? After you have done the slip stitch, we will do a chain. So we did a slip stitch, right? Slip stitch is completed. We will do a chain 1 and cut the yarn. So simply do a chain 1, yarn over. I already taught you how to do chains in the starting of the round. So we have a loop in the hook already. Yarn over, turn your hook sideways so that you have a grip over the yarn and pull the yarn through that loop. So chain 1 is done. Pull the loop and the yarn in this way simultaneously so that the stitch become tight. And then take your scissors or cutter, whatever you have, and cut your yarn. That's it. After you have cut your yarn, just pull this loop in this way and make it tight. So your first round is complete of 12 double crochets, right? Insert your hook in the same stitch where you did your slip stitch and simply wrap the yarn around your hook so that you can pull it at the back side. So your first round is completed of 12 double crochets. So if you have completed your round, then pat your back. If you haven't, everything is new for you. Hi everyone, hi. If everything is new for you, just simply observe the live class. It will be recorded. Practice along with the recorded video. First, make yourself comfortable with everything. We will now start with the round 2. So round 2, I'll do a color change. Now I will be teaching you how to do a color change, right? So we will be doing a color change. So we will be doing a color change. We will take our yarn and make a slip knot and insert the hook. So I will be teaching you how to make a slip knot now. So since this is a beginner's craft, observe everything carefully. Take your next color, that is color 2. Place your index finger. Place the yarn on top of the index finger and hold the yarn with a thumb. Make sure that this is slightly long in this way. Wrap the yarn around your index finger forming an X, similar to the magic circle, and turn and hold the larger end of the yarn with your middle finger and thumb. Now pull the first loop, right? So that you can easily insert your index finger of the other hand and pull the second loop below the first loop in this way. And also pull the shorter end of the yarn. Pull them apart. Practice this. The basic thing that you need to do if you want to learn how to crochet. So this is a slip knot, guys. Insert your hook in the loop and pull the larger end of the yarn. This is the shorter end and this is the larger end. Pull it so it will become tight, right? So this is very easy. So we have now done a color change. We have made a slip knot, inserted the hook in the slip knot. Let's see what's written in the pattern. So if you follow my the website written pattern, I have given pictures for each round. So I have done a slip knot, as you can see. Let's see what's written here. Now guys, we will be attaching the pink color, color 2, to my work. So how to do it? We will do a slip stitch. Abbreviation is written in the beginning of the written pattern, so you can follow that. We will do a slip stitch in any stitch of the last round, and then we will do a chain 2. Don't consider that to be any stitch. So what am I going to do? Just observe first. I always love to begin from the first double crochet round, but it's your choice. Hi Sayam, how are you? So you can insert your hook in any stitch, right? But I prefer inserting my hook in the first stitch of the round, first round. So what you can see, just follow. You can see that my loop already contains the pink colored yarn. Then I inserted the hook in the first stitch. Oh, hi Aradhya, how are you? And then guys, take the long end of the yarn and place it on top of the stitch as well as the hook and hold it. I'm perfect. Now pull the yarn slowly guys through that stitch outside. So this is what we have done. Don't worry, in each round we are going to do a color change. So in each round I will be showing you how to do slip stitches. So now you can see that it contains 2 loops, and you know already how to do a slip stitch as I taught you at the end of the first round. Pull the first loop through the second loop. In the beginning you can only make it. No, you try it and you can make it easily. So in the beginning guys, the names can be confusing. There's so many terms like magic circle, double crochet, slip stitches, slip knot. Don't get confused. As a beginner, as I mentioned, you give yourself 2 days, 1 and 2, right? First day, get yourself comfortable by holding the hook and yarn together. Just make yourself comfortable, and in the second day learn the basic stitches. Write down in your copy and you are good to go. Of course, a kid of age above 10 years can easily do it, because crochet is so popular in throughout the world. The kids of age 10 years, 12 years, they learn it by themselves by watching videos. So guys, so the hook, the loop came out. Just pull it downwards. Okay, so we did a slip stitch. Then it was written we have to do a chain 2. So yarn over and pull the yarn through the loop. So 1 chain and second chain. So we did a chain 2. Let's see what's written here. After that, we will do 2 double crochet in the same stitch followed by a chain 1. You guys already learned how to do a double crochet in the first round. I'll just do it slowly in the first 2 stitches. It will remain as a recorded video, so don't worry. Practice with the recorded video, right? Yarn over, insert your hook in the first stitch where you did your slip stitch with the pink color. Simply insert your hook in the first stitch and pull the yarn outside. Now we are going to do double crochets in the stitches, right? So yarn over and pull it through the first 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull it through the last 2 loops. So 1 double crochet done. Let's do the another one. Yarn over, insert your hook in the same stitch, right? And pull the yarn outside this stitch. Yarn over and pull it through the first 2 loops and then through the last 2 loops. So we did 2 double crochets, and then we will do a chain 1. So this is the pattern. Crochet is just nothing but a pattern. You need to follow the pattern over and over again, and then you can create beautiful things. Perfect for mental health, guys. If you are depressed, start crocheting. You are good to go. You will get interested. It's such a beautiful craft. So let's continue the pattern. Yarn over, insert your hook in the next stitch, the second stitch, pull the yarn outside that stitch and do your double crochets. So 1 double crochet and then 2 double crochets. At the end of this live, which will be after 30 minutes, I will be giving some update about my classes, so you can stay till the end because it is going to be interesting. So 2 double crochets, then chain 1. Right, so this is the pattern. In each stitch we will be doing 2 double crochets followed by chain 1. So again in the next stitch we are doing 2 double crochets. So guys, by this time you guys should know how to do double crochets, because I have already done double crochets in the first round. After doing 2 double crochets in one stitch, we will be doing a chain 1. So this pattern will be repeated. In the first round we had 12 double crochets. In the second round we are going to have a total 24 double crochets, right? In each stitch we are going to have 2 double crochets, that's why. So yarn over, insert your hook in the next stitch and do your double crochet. Don't worry, this live is going to remain recorded forever for you to just simply subscribe to my channel and enter my live section of my page and you will get the link to this live. So 2 double crochets done, then followed by chain 1. Yarn over, insert your hook in the next stitch and pull the yarn outside. Do it effortlessly. Yarn over, pull it through the first 2 loops and then through the next 2 loops. So 1 double crochet and 2 double crochet. In the same stitch we did 2 double crochet, right? Then we will do a chain 1. So this is how we do double crochets. So see how easily we are proceeding to complete our round. Now I'll just do it quickly because you guys already know how to do double crochets. Simply pause the live video, rewind and try to do it now, or simply watch the video now. So after 2 double crochets I did a chain 1. Watch the video and then understand what I'm doing and then do it by observing the recorded video. So 2 double crochet followed by chain 1. Again in the next stitch insert your hook and do 2 double crochets in that particular stitch, like this. So 2 double crochet, then chain 1. Again guys, in the last stitch, by mistake I said last. In the next stitch do 2 double crochets and then chain 1. So my today's class is going to end at 9 p.m. If I am not able to complete the entire pattern, I'll continue this tomorrow at 8 p.m. if possible, or I'll just mention you later the timings. Maybe tomorrow at 8 p.m. I might be busy, so maybe tomorrow at 12 p.m. I'll do it. I'll just update you guys, okay? So don't worry. So 2 double crochet followed by chain 1. Yarn over, insert your hook in the next stitch and do your 2 double crochets and then do a chain 1. The last one left, so I'll do it slowly. Yarn over, insert your hook in the next stitch, pull the yarn outside, yarn over, pull it through the first 2 loops and then through the next 2 loops and then do 1 more double crochet there and then we will do a chain 1. So I hope you understood the pattern. That is, in each stitch of the last round we did 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, and then we did a chain 1. We are doing chain 1 to give a space between the sets of double crochets, right? So let me just count once that whether I have 24 double crochets or not. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Right? All my stitches are perfect. Don't do any mistake guys, otherwise your pattern will literally look bad. Then guys, we will just complete it as earlier as it is written in the pattern. So guys, it is written that repeat the pattern in the same way. At the end we will be doing slip stitch in the first double crochet stitch of the round, chain 1 and cut the yarn, right? So let's do it. Insert your hook in the first double crochet stitch, pull the yarn outside that stitch. This is the first loop, this is the second loop. We are going to do a slip stitch. So how to do it? Pull the first loop through the second loop. So we have completed the second round also. After the slip stitch we will do a chain 1, and guys, we will take our cutter. I'm not getting it at this moment. Where it is? Oh, here. Take your cutter or scissors, cut the yarn, and we are not going to take out our hook. We will simply pull this loop in this way and make it tight. So we did our slip stitch here. See, in the same stitch insert your hook from below and pull this short end of the yarn using your hook at the back side. This will make your work look neat and tidy. Always try to maintain a neat and clean work. So this is how we have done our round 2. So we have total 5 rounds. Let's see the next round. We will do a color change, of course. Do a color change. I already taught you how to do it, so I will be doing a color change with this one. After the color change we will slip stitch in any chain 1 space of the last round and do a chain 2. Blindly follow whatever is written in the pattern. I have given a pictorial representation also. Everything is free in this pattern, guys, so just make use of this. As a beginner, practice everything, especially with cheap yarn. Just don't waste your money over high quality materials as a beginner. When you're comfortable and sure that you will be selling your product, then spend little extra money and buy many yarn using in wholesale rate. So guys, simply we will do a slip stitch. This is the finger. Place the yarn on top of the finger, index finger, and hold it with your thumb. Make sure the shorter end is slightly long like this. Now hold the larger end of the yarn and wrap it around the finger, forming an X, and turn and hold the larger end of the yarn as well as the shorter end with your thumb and middle finger. As a beginner, practice these small exercises. Hold this for some time till you are comfortable. Now pull the first loop. The first loop means pulling the shorter end of the yarn. Don't pull it completely. Pull it to that extent so that you can easily insert your index finger and easily pull the first loop through that. In this way, pull it. The first loop as well as the shorter end of the yarn. We will pull them apart and your slip knot is ready. Insert your hook in the slip knot and pull the larger end of the yarn. If you are a beginner, you will never learn if you don't have your hook or yarn. Buy these things, guys, and then simply start. Just by observing you cannot learn. You will have to do along with the video. Then only you can learn it. Right? Now first understand what I am doing, then use your hook and yarn to do it. We will do the color change now. Here in the pattern it was written, do a slip stitch in any chain 1 space. So this is, suppose this is the chain 1 space. So just place your hook in this space below the space. Okay. Oops. This is the top side. Place your hook like this and take the larger end of the yarn, place it on top of the stitch and pull the yarn outside. Yes, why question mark? What is your name and age? Oh, my name is Shaubari Datto and my age is above 30. So guys, we have got 2 loops. The first loop and the second loop. pull the first loop through the second loop in this way, and you have just simply attached your color 3 to your work. Got it? Let's do our chain 2 as it was written in the pattern. You guys already know how to do chains. In the first 2 rounds I have already done, so we are doing the third round now. So we did a chain 2. Let's see what's written in the pattern. So after the chain 2, of course we will not count this as any stitch. You guys already know this by now. Then do 3 double crochets in the same chain 1 space followed by a chain 1. So what are we doing? In the same chain 1 space, we are going to do 3 double crochets. I'll do the second double crochet slowly. The first double crochet done. Let's do the second one slowly. Yarn over. Insert your hook in the chain 1 space and pull the yarn outside the chain 1 space. Yarn over and pull it through the first 2 loops. Again yarn over and pull it through the last 2 loops, and your second double crochet is done. Let's do the third one. Yarn over, insert your hook in the same space and pull the yarn outside. So you have got 3 loops, 1, 2 and 3. Yarn over and pull it through the first 2 loops, and yarn over and pull it through the last 2 loops. So 3 double crochets are done, guys, right? After that it was written we will be doing a chain 1. So perfect. So this is the pattern that we will follow. That is, in each chain 1 space we will be doing 3 double crochets followed by chain 1. Let's follow the pattern. Yarn over, insert your hook in the space, the chain 1 space, and pull the yarn outside and do your double crochets. Now I'll just increase the speed. By this time you guys already know how I am doing the double crochets, right? Just practice the first round and you are good to go. You will understand how to do double crochets. After 3 double crochets, do a chain 1. Yarn over. Insert your hook in the space and pull the yarn and do your double crochets. So 1, 2 and 3. Right? And then a chain 1. Again, insert your hook in the next chain 1 space and pull the yarn outside. Do your double crochets. 1, yarn over, insert your hook, pull the yarn outside, yarn over and pull it through the first 2 loops and then through the next 2 loops. Again another double crochet. Followed by, guys, chain 1. A completely beginner friendly yet pretty product. Try to make this and share the picture in my WhatsApp group. That will help many others to get confidence, so do that. So in the next chain 1 space also 3 double crochets. So guys, I am about to complete the third round soon. So if time permits, I'll complete the project today only. So see, guys, we are doing our stitches in the spaces between 2 double crochets. So it is giving you a very pretty type of pattern, isn't it? Let's do it. So yarn over, insert your hook in the chain 1 space, pull the yarn outside, yarn over, pull it through the first 2 loops and then through the next 2 loops. Then do our next 2 double crochets in the same chain 1 space, guys. With time your speed will increase, so don't worry. 3 double crochets followed by chain 1. Repeat. 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. Followed by chain 1. See, it is giving a very pretty pattern, isn't it? Try to do with different colors. Don't use some pastel colors, and this will give you a very high end result. I am not using a pastel color, but I love the color combination. It is also giving a very pretty color. After 3 double crochets, do a chain 1. See, like this. Again, in the next chain 1 space, do your 3 double crochets. So 1, 2 and 3. Just practice, guys. Practice as much as you can, and you will be comfortable with this beautiful craft. So after 3 double crochets I have done a chain 1. Let's do it again in the next chain 1 space. So 1, 2 and 3 double crochets done, followed by a chain 1. We are left with 1 and 2 chain 1 spaces. So 2 sets of 3 double crochets. I'll do the last one slowly, right? So 1, 2 and 3, followed by chain 1. Now we are left with the last space, guys. Yarn over, insert your hook in the space, pull the yarn outside. 3 loops are there. Yarn over and pull it through the first 2 loops. Yarn over and pull it through the next 2 loops. Observe how I am holding my yarn. Simply wrap it around your index finger and secure it with your little finger and ring finger, and hold your work actually to get a nice tight grip over your work. So let's do the remaining 2 double crochets, guys. So 1 and 2 done, and then we are going to have a chain 1 according to the pattern. So as usual, we are going to complete this round with a slip stitch in the first double crochet stitch of the round. So guys, we already did a chain 2 in the beginning. As usual, we are going to ignore that chain 2 and insert our hook in the first double crochet stitch, right? So insert your hook in the first double crochet stitch and pull the yarn outside that stitch. 2 loops, pull the first loop through the second loop. Then do a chain 1 and then simply cut the yarn and pull the loop. Make it tight. Again insert your hook in the same stitch where you did your slip stitch, but from below, so that you can just pull the short end of the yarn at the lower side, so that the top portion is looking neat and clean. However, the back side contains some loose yarns that we will be cutting at the end. As a beginner, you don't have to hide the yarn among the stitches. It's okay like this. So let's move on to the round 4. We are going to have a total of 5 rounds. So let's do the 4th round. I think even if I don't complete it within 9 p.m., I'll just give myself 10 minutes more to complete the entire craft. So it will be done for good. So guys, let's see what's written in the next round. Do a color change. By this time you guys know how to do a color change. We will slip stitch in any chain 1 space of the last round and then do a chain 2. So as usual, let's do it. So I will be using this purple colored yarn. So take your index finger and wrap the yarn around the index finger, forming an X. Hold the end of the yarn with your thumb. Wrap it in this way so that you can hold the larger end of the yarn with your thumb and middle finger. Practice it in this way. This is the first loop, this is the second loop. Pull the first loop slowly but not completely. Insert your index finger and from below the first loop pull the second loop. And also the shorter end, this is the shorter end of the yarn, right? Pull them apart and your slip knot is ready. Practice your slip knots, slip stitches, chains, double crochets, single crochets, and start your crafts. I personally prefer to learn the stitches along with the craft, so it will be interesting also, and you will be learning the stitches along with the craft. So let's do it. So guys, what's written there, as I had read, we will do a slip stitch in any chain 1 space of the previous round. So I'm choosing this chain 1 space. Simply place your hook below that chain 1 space. Place the yarn on top of that space. Like this it should appear. Pull the yarn outside so that you have got two loops, the first loop and second loop. Second loop is that slip knot that you did, okay, and this is the first loop that you pulled. Now we will pull the first loop through the second loop, and we did a slip stitch. So we changed our colors, joined the new color to my work. As written in the pattern, we will be doing a chain 2. You guys know how to do chains, so one chain, yarn over, pull the yarn through the loop that is already present in the hook, so second chain is done. We did a chain 2 to reach a particular height above the work, because we are going to do double crochet which are large in size. See, double crochet is slightly bigger than a chain 2, that's why I choose a chain 2. Let's see what's written. Just as a beginner, don't skip anything whatever I'm saying. You will be requiring small tips that I will be giving in between. So after the first thing that we did, after the chain 2, we will do 3 double crochets in the same chain 1 space, and then we will be doing a chain 2, right? So earlier what we were doing, 3 double crochets followed by chain 1, but now we will be doing 3 double crochets followed by chain 2. Just let's do it, guys. So right now I think I'll not have to be slow with the double crochets because you guys know how to do it. So 2 double crochets done, I'll do the third one slowly, only one this time, only for this time. Yarn over, insert your hook in the same chain 1 space, pull the yarn outside, yarn over and pull it through the first 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull it through the next 2 loops. So 3 double crochets are done, then we will do a chain 2. So 1 and 2. Yarn over, again insert your hook in the next chain 1 space and do 3 double crochets there. So 1, 2 and 3, and then we are going to do a chain 2. So 1 and 2. See, it is appearing like this. We did a chain 2, we increased the space a little, right? Let's do it again in the next chain 1 space. So isn't this easy? Even easy crafts are pretty. See, isn't this pretty? Yet very easy, isn't it? We have used only double crochet stitches. However, in the last round, the next one, we will be doing single crochets also. So 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet and 3 double crochets, followed by chain 2. So 1 and 2. Again, in the next chain 1 space, we are going to do 3 double crochets. So 1, 2 and 3. Followed by chain 2. Again in the next chain 1 space. So you guys should know how to do double crochets by now, since we are in the 4th round, and you can see that my speed is really good because I have been practicing over 5 years. So 3 double crochets followed by chain 2. Remember guys, whenever you're doing these, don't skip any stitches. Here it is written 3 double crochets, that means you will have to do 3. Don't do any mistakes, otherwise your work will not look neat and clean. See how it's looking. 3rd round it was looking like this, but in the 4th round it is giving a pretty pattern. Isn't it? So let's continue, guys. In the next chain 1 space, we are going to have 3 double crochets. So 1, 2 and 3, followed by chain 2. So 1 and 2. Again in the next chain 1 space, 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3, followed by chain 2. See, we have reached nearly the half. Now we will be continuing and completing our round 4. I think I'll not have to do the live tomorrow because I'm going to complete this today itself. It will take 10 more minutes. So I'll give myself extra 10 more minutes after 9 p.m. So 3 double crochet followed by chain 2, then again 3 double crochets followed by chain 2. See, 3 more chain 1 spaces left. So 3 more sets are to be done. Yarn over, insert your hook in the chain 1 space, pull the yarn outside. 3 loops are there. Yarn over and pull your yarn through the first 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull it through the next 2 loops. We will do 2 more double crochets. And then we will do a chain 2. Right? Do let me know if you're finding this easy, because I am doing this easy craft, so it should be easy. If you are finding this difficult, that means you are a beginner. Just observe now and then practice along with the recorded video. So 3 double crochets followed by chain 2. I'll do the last one slowly. So the last space remaining, let's do this slowly. Yarn over, insert your hook in the chain 1 space and pull the yarn outside. Yarn over and pull it through the first 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull it through the next 2 loops. Again guys, yarn over, pull the yarn outside and do your double crochets in this way, and then do a chain 2. A very good practice. If you have started crocheting for 1 month, 2 months, then practice this. It is going to improve your skill. Slip stitch, as usual, we will insert our hook in the first double crochet stitch of the round, pull the yarn outside and do a slip stitch, that is pull the first loop through the second one, and then we will do a chain 1 and cut our yarn and pull the loop, make it tight, insert our hook in the same stitch and pull the yarn below to give it a neat and clean work. So guys, our 4 rounds are completed. Isn't this an easy craft? Do let me know. Last round remaining, so I will be using the pink colored. As usual, we are going to do a slip knot, make an X and turn, pull the first loop. I have done this so many times in today's life, so I'm just for one time I'm doing it fast. So slip knot done. Insert your hook in the knot and pull the larger end of the yarn and make it tight. The last one, let's read what's there. So do a color change, done. Slip stitch in, oh okay, here I have done one mistake. I was thinking about this. So first step is somewhere, I'll edit that, don't worry. So I said that I will be doing in the chain 2 space. Here we will not be doing the slip stitch. We have got 3 double crochets, right? Insert your hook in the second double crochet and we will do a slip stitch. So there is only one mistake in the pattern that I will be changing soon, and pull the yarn outside and do your slip stitch. So this is one thing that I did. We have a set of 3 double crochets. Do your slip stitch in the second double crochet of the set. Right, so after the slip stitch we will be doing, oh I was reading wrong number. Sorry guys, I did the right, the pattern is absolutely right. I was just reading the previous step which we already completed. So do a color change, slip stitch in second DC stitch of the 3 DC sets. Okay, so we did it perfectly. Then guys, we will be doing, okay, so one thing I have just skipped. Let's do it guys. After the slip stitch we will be doing a chain 1, not a chain 2. That I have just forgotten to write, sorry for that. So we did a chain 1 because we will start with a single crochet stitch. So that is a shorter stitch, so that's why we did a chain 1. I just forgot to write a chain 1 followed by single crochet. So in the same, after the chain 1, just see what I am doing. After the slip stitch, I did a chain 1. Insert our hook in the same stitch and pull the yarn outside. Do a, we can see that there are 2 loops. Yarn over and pull it through both the loops. So we did a single crochet. I'll just open it up and show this to you again. After the chain 1, insert your hook in the same stitch and pull the yarn outside. You will see that there are 2 loops. Yarn over and pull it through both the loops. So we did a single crochet stitch. So do a single crochet, done. Then guys, do 4 double crochet in the adjacent chain 2 space. So what it is saying, in this chain 2 space we will be doing total 4 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. I'll do the double crochet slowly in the next set. After that guys, again do 1 single crochet stitch in the second DC set of the set of 3 double crochet stitch. That is, in this set of 3 double crochets, insert your hook in the second double crochet stitch and pull the yarn outside. 2 loops are there. Yarn over and pull it through both the loops. Single crochet. So this is the pattern. For any confusion, write down in the comment section. I know I did one small mistake in the pattern. I just forgot to write down one thing, but forgive me for that. I'll just edit that after this live. Yarn over. In this next chain 2 space, we will be doing a double crochet. So pull the yarn over and pull it through the first 2 loops and then through the next 2 loops and do 3 more double crochets. That is 4 double crochets in this chain 2 space. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, right? Now guys, again in the second double crochet of the 3 double crochet set, we will pull the yarn through that and do a single crochet stitch. So what is this pattern actually? This is actually a wavy pattern, a wavy border. I planned to do a wavy border. You can leave till 4th round also, but I just wanted a wavy kind of pattern at the border, so I added this particular round. I hope this is not difficult. Again in the next chain 2 space guys, do 4 double crochets. Please stay till the end because I have an announcement of a paid workshop. So, and that is going to be an interesting one. So you guys can join if you want. So in the again in the second double crochet of the 3 double crochet set, inserted the hook, pull the yarn outside, do a single crochet. And again 4 double crochets here. So we are quickly gonna complete our craft today itself. I will not have to do the live video again tomorrow. Just give me some extra time. Single crochet. So what we are doing, we are doing set of 4 double crochets in the chain 2 spaces and 1 single crochet in the second DC stitch of the set. So it will give you a petal like or small wave like border. Do let me know if this is turning out pretty. Okay, so 4 double crochets. Again 1 single crochet in the second double crochet stitch and again 4 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. And then again in the next stitch guys, 1 double crochet. Sorry, 1 single crochet. I was just thinking of one thing. I'll just give a pause to this pattern because someone from the group had asked me for one doubt. For her, only once. I will be solving that doubt now. So I'll just share with you her doubt. So I'm just pausing from this pattern. If you're interested, you can see this, what her doubt was. This is a pattern, this is a diagram. So we have got written pattern also, we have got video tutorials also, but many people love to follow these diagrams. So they different symbols signify different things. Like this is a double crochet, like these are double crochet, this is a single crochet. Now there is one stitch that she had problem in, that is one arrow. So what does this means? This is a single crochet arrow, this is a double crochet arrow. I'll just show you one thing, just one single crochet arrow. I'll just show you once what it signifies. It means that we will be doing a single crochet in 2 rounds previously. So what does this mean? This means that this is the previous round with the purple one, and this is yellow one is the round previous to the previous round. So in the pattern, it means you will be doing your single crochet or double crochet in this particular round, the previous to previous round. Suppose I'm doing a double crochet, I'll just open it up. Just for her I'm showing this. So yarn over, we were doing our stitches in the previous round, but that arrow means we will be doing our stitch in the round that is previous to the previous one. Pull the yarn outside and do our double crochet. So this is giving a different pattern, a spike type of pattern. Many people, so this will also give a pretty look. So only for her, this arrow means, this arrow double crochet means you are doing your double crochet stitch in the round that is previous to the previous one. Or you're doing your, let me do a single crochet also and show you what it means. Simply insert your hook in that particular stitch of the previous to previous round and pull the yarn outside and do your single crochet. So this is what it means, the arrow. She had only one doubt, that why this arrow is. Thank you so much. So I hope I was able to answer you what this arrow signifies. So now let's open it up and continue with our pattern. So I just paused. I was just thinking that I had to include her doubt also in the live, so I included here. She can follow this by observing. So guys, yarn over. In the previous round, chain 2 space, do 4 double crochets. So in crochet you can play with different patterns, guys, as she played with that pattern, that arrow one, and it gives a beautiful outcome. You can also play with different pattern to make different things, right? And this is really vast. So 4 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then again a single crochet in the second double crochet stitch of the set, like this. So we are just left with few more stitches. So you can see that it's looking so pretty now. Easy craft, yet a very beautiful end result, isn't it? So it doesn't matter whether your craft is easy or difficult, it should be pretty for you to sell it. Because many people are learning crochet to sell it and they're really making profits. So guys, I'm just doing my stitches without saying you whatever I'm doing, but I think at this stage you can understand. After 4 double crochet, insert your hook in the second DC stitch and do a single crochet. Just learn your crochet stitches, the basic ones. So in the next chain 2 space we are doing 4 double crochets in this way, and then again in the second DC stitch of the set we will do 1 single crochet. So we are just about to end. Only 3 sets of chain 2s. Do let me know how it's looking. It's really gonna look pretty. Again guys, 4 double crochets. You can play with your own pattern also. Instead of 4 you can do 3 double crochets, but 4 double crochets will make your work really flat and will look pretty. 4 double crochets, and then in the next double crochet stitch we'll do a single crochet. So we are left with 2 sets of waves. We'll complete it soon. After, since few of you have stuck till the end, I will request you guys to make this and share it with me or in the group. Just join my WhatsApp group. Just join my WhatsApp group guys. The link is in the description box. I share many free written patterns, most probably every week, so you'll get access to the free patterns, as well as I give updates of some paid crafts. Paid because those are little bit advanced level, so it's okay. 4 double crochets and then 1 single crochet in the second double crochet of the set, the last one remaining guys. So we are doing now, I'm literally not doing the double crochet slowly, because by this time guys you should know how to do your double crochet stitches. With time your speed will increase, so don't worry, don't get scared with my speed. So 4 double crochets done. Now guys, we will complete our work by doing a slip stitch in the first single crochet stitch. So this is the single crochet stitch. Insert your hook in the single crochet, pull the yarn. So no matter whether your stitch is double crochet or single crochet, simply do your slip stitch in the first stitch, right? Pull the yarn through that stitch. 2 loops are there, pull the first loop through the second loop and your slip stitch is done. Do a chain 1, take your scissors or cutter and cut the yarn, pull the loop, make it tight. Insert your hook in the same stitch from below and pull it downwards. So this is how we do. I have completed the pattern. Please guys, complete it and share with me, and do let me know whether this is easy. I think this is for complete beginners. Those who already know some basic stitches, practice this guys. At the back there are some loose yarns, just cut it. We don't have to hide these among the stitches at this moment. As a beginner you don't have to do such things. Just try to make your work little bit neat and clean. So the back side is also looking pretty. Since this is the last round, I will simply hide the yarn among the stitches. So the yarn is at the top. Insert your hook in the next stitch from below and pull the yarn at the bottom. Again insert your hook in the next stitch from top and pull it upside. So alternatingly do this to hide the yarn at the back side. When when you know that it will not come out, just cut it and it's done. So the back side is also looking neat and clean, and the front side is of course looking neat, clean and pretty. So make a set of 4 to 5 coasters, sell it for 500 rupees if you are into business, or make it for yourself, gift it to your dear ones and they will just love it. Isn't this looking pretty? Please do let me know. Now guys, about the announcement. Of course this is not compulsory for all of you. Who wants to join, they please join. I am going to teach you how to make this cute bunny. You can make it as a toy also for kids, or a hanging. I have made this as a hanging for my bag, right? So this is a complete amigurumi toy. Earlier I took some paid workshops on easy beginner friendly amigurumis like bee, honeybee or heart, but this time I will host a workshop on this whole toy. So it will take a 5 days workshop. In 5 days you will be making this. My earlier workshops were mainly for 3 days, but this is going to be a 5-day workshop. because here you will learn how to make the head. In the first day, of course, you will not be able to do the entire head, because it will take some time for you to learn how to do a circle. So we will do till some extent. In the first day you will get the concept clear. Second day we will be making the head. In the third day we will be making two hands, ears, a bow. So we will go according to our time. I will be making one hand in the day, one hand will be for homework, one hand in that particular day, another one will be for one homework. Like this you will have to do it by yourself also. Then we will be doing the leg and the body together, and in the last day we will be joining everything, the leg, body, hand, ears, by stitching. So it's looking neat and clean. So I'll be teaching you how to join them, make it look neat and clean. So I'll be teaching everything in 5 days. Since this is a 5 days workshop, it is going to be on most probably 1st August till 5th August. Since it's going to be a 5 days workshop, so the price will be 400 rupees. So I will be charging like this only. For 3 days workshops I generally charge 250 rupees, but for 5 days I will be charging 400 rupees. So if interested, do join. Each day it will be for 1 to 1.5 hours based on the target. So in 5 days we will be completing the entire craft. The class will be taken in YouTube unlisted video. Only the people who will be paying, they can only view the video, and it will be recorded for lifetime access to the recorded video, lifetime access to the written pattern, and one-on-one doubt clearing is available. So guys, if you're interested, you can join my next workshop. Next week I will be hosting another free workshop, but after in the following week I'll be hosting this particular workshop. So do join my common WhatsApp group. I'll be giving the update soon, maybe next week. So if interested, you can join this workshop and make this cute bunny. For materials, of course, I prefer this 20 rupees yarn. I made this with 20 rupees yarn. Okay, so this is one thing. So I think if you buy 2 such yarns, you are good to go. You don't have to buy any. For safety, buy 2 white, 2 pink, but I think using 1 white and 1 pink yarn, your entire craft will be ready. So only spend, I think, 40 to 60 rupees on the yarn, and hook size is 3 millimeter, and you will have to buy some fiber fill. Everything I'll be saying. I have used eyes. These are eyes for toys. You can buy this, or you can simply stitch beads. So it's your wish. And I made the nose by embroidery. So that's it. If you're interested in learning how to make this and make it along with me in the video, I'll go it super slowly. Today I did it little bit fast, but in the workshop I'll be doing it slowly, solving your queries. You will have to give me time if the time exceeds, but I will be solving all your queries, so don't worry. Simply join my workshop if you're interested to learn it. And it is going to be a 5 days workshop for 400 rupees with lifetime access. Okay, great. With lifetime access to the recorded video as well as written pattern I'll be providing. So I'll be giving you the update in the next week. Maybe this week I'll give it a rest, and next week I'll give update of this workshop, and next week I'll be hosting another free workshop. Okay, so guys, bye, take care. For any doubt, message me directly. Okay, bye guys. And if you want, you can share your doubts in the comment group also, because other people will also read your doubts. Their doubts will also be cleared, right? We need to help everyone in the group, because my aim is not only teaching or selling my crafts process. My aim is to teach everyone who are interested, to give them many people need direction for earning. So I always try to give free tutorials also, so that they can follow it. So that's it guys. Share your queries in the comment group. This will help others also. So bye guys, take care. Written pattern, if you still don't have, message me or comment after this. I'll share the link with you. Maybe after the live I'll pin the written pattern in the comment section only. Bye guys, take care. Bye. I had a nice time sharing this particular tutorial with you. So I'm just ending the live. Thank you.